Greetings, my movie ghouls. Welcome back to our Halloween countdown. 31 days of horror. I'm Nate, the ultimate movie geek, and I'm joined by Mrs. Movie Geek. Tonight is day 13, and we watched No One Gets Out of Here Alive. It's directed by Santiago. Fuck. I got it. Mengini. Directed by Santiago Mengini and is about a girl who... Woman. Fuck. Directed by Santiago Mengini, and it is about a Mexican immigrant who is lost in a city, unable to find a house to live and to get a passport or a visa.
She's trying to get an illegal visa to work there.
After her mother has died, so she's not gone back to Mexico. She's stuck in America, or she wants to stay in America. She works at a cotton factory, it looks like. They're doing something, and then packing factory. And then she finds a house, what are they called? Oh my god, bedsit. It's like a bedsit. Not flat? It's not flat, is it? It's rooms in a house.
Yeah.
It's a bedsit. Run by two men. And it's just for women. Alarm bells.
Red flags.
Red flags. So, it's on Netflix. It's new. It's 2021. I'd like to go into spoilers, but what do you think of it?
Yeah, it's quite good actually. It starts by getting your attention. So it's a woman basically on a phone call, and then something moves out of the corner of her eye, because you get that a lot anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
And then so she stops, and then she sort of is watching this thing, and it fully moves, and she's like, "What the hell is that?" And then sort of hands grab her, and then it cuts, and then it goes into the story that we see. The last name is really good actress. I've not seen her in anything before that I can recall. And yeah, the backstory is she was born in Mexico. Mother lived in the US. So she'd come up to help her mother, and then the mother dies, and she stays illegally. And she has got family there, like a distant, I think it's a cousin.
And she says she was born in, Texas?
She told them that she was born in Texas, and he's trying to sort out a job interview, and poor lass is working 2 or 3 jobs, and she's staying in this really crappy, she finds this house, doesn't she? There's a sort of notice up at work. And she gives him a month's rent in advance, and she tries to get it back because she needs to buy these illegal documents. And the lass that she works with in the factory is she really plays her along, and that's what they do. They're really vulnerable, befriends her, says she can set it up, go out drinking together and all the rest of it. And then eventually when she realises the price is double because she needs it quickly, because this uncle has set up an interview and she needs the right paperwork. I mean, obviously it's still be forged. And the friend's like, right, call me crazy, but I'll lend you the rest. And she's like, what? And she's like, oh my god, I'll pay you back. And she's like, okay,
when you've got a real job, you can pay it back to me.
When you've got it, you pay me back. Right, okay.
There's more of those red flags.
And she's like, right, have you got everything? Yeah. So she hands all the money over, and the lass goes, right, I'll put the rest in for you, and I'll bring it into work. And cue, of course, the lass disappears with the money. You don't see her again. She's
Next
obviously
morning, she's quit job and gone.
I don't know, scammers do my head. I've been scammed recently, although I have got my money back. It's so you really feel for her, because if you've ever lost anyone in any way, and especially to cancer, and seeing what it does to a person, it's horrendous. And there's only her in a moment. She's lost her, and she's literally on the bones of her ass, and she's trying to keep everything together.
She even asks
to make a better life for herself, doesn't she?
She asks for the month's rent back.
Yeah.
And the guy comes back and he's like, yeah, you know what?
He says no at first, he spent it, and then I think he feels a bit sorry for her. So he says,
we've had a good month,
Yeah.
so yeah, we've got all the rooms
I'll
are
try
full.
and sort if they will just charge you for the
back.
nights you've stayed. But then it very quickly sort of...
Well, the hauntings start.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of movement and noises.
She has dreams, doesn't she, about her mum? And it's like, and she's got a voice recording of her mum on her phone, so she's listening to a lot, but she dreams that her mum is there. And I think you normally would just think, oh, it's because it was the last thing on my mind. But then, yeah, the little things start happening, and then the little things moving, and
it's it's got. I don't know. Do we go? I wouldn't, because
it is quite new, and I think it is quite a good film.
It is, yeah, especially the final act.
It's a bit crazy.
It goes
all out there.
It jumps, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't jump the shark, but it does go out of its way to be a bit out there, and for me, I really like that.
See, I felt it ruined it a little bit.
Did you? What? Why?
I don't know, because it just felt a bit. No, we can't, and yeah, I mean, we won't go into. I think we should probably keep it quite short. To what?
So there's visual entities, isn't there?
Yeah.
That
so
appear.
She's in this big house. I mean, the
and
house
they look
is big.
Good, don't they?
Yeah, they look like people basically, and she doesn't really know what's going on. She's terrified. She doesn't want to stay there, but she's even asked her cousin. She's like, "Can I stay here?" And he's like, "Well, no, I haven't met you until today." Type, you know, she goes over to meet family, and you just feel for her.
They give her a coat.
Yeah, they give her a coat because she's not even got the right coat. I'm guessing it's in like Minnesota or I don't know where it is.
Which is
freezing.
quite good because the coat is then
back,
used again.
Yeah, it plays. Chekhov's coat.
Chekhov's coat.
Chekhov's coat.
I was going to say Schrodinger's cat for some reason.
No, it's the wrong thing.
No. But no, I do. I think the ending really, really works. Especially they set it up and they have stuff scattered throughout the film.
Yeah.
So there is stuff for you to follow and see. But I love the representation of the entities in the house as well, because their eyes glow and they're eerie. They're all.
It's really eerie.
It reminded
me well done.
Yeah, it reminded me slightly of like Haunting of Hill House. You know, where there'd be just a normal scene, the character would be doing a normal thing, and then in the background, just next to the cabinet, there's a person.
Even
and then
sometimes,
gone.
Even sometimes very subtly as well, not full on in the corner, just subtly.
Yeah.
There is a lot around. It's sort of Aztec, so you'll see that in the house, and there's things
ancient, archaeology.
And there's a box. I mean, we're not ruining it by saying there's a box. So there's this that
appears throughout.
You kind of start to realise that it's linked to this ancient Aztec box. We won't go into what we're going to go and say because I think it probably will. But
no, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it is a good film. We'll keep it short and sweet because I don't think we should say any more about it.
I think the visuals are really good as well.
It's quite sinister.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you. It's the first film I think we've seen in a long time where you go, that really works.
Yeah.
The way they've done whatever these spirits are hovering out, just out of sight. It really does work. It's good. I'm going to give it a 4.
I'm going to give it a 4 as well. I really enjoyed it, and I think you should watch it. It's on Netflix now. Go and watch it. It's really good.
Yeah.
All right. So tomorrow is day 14. Do you know what that means? We're almost halfway there. Halfway to Halloween. We're not living on a prayer.
Sorry.
Let's not start. Anyway, I'm Nate. I'm Neil.
Okay.
I'm Nate, the Ultimate Movie Geek. Thank you for watching. You're Mrs. Movie Geek. You can like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified every time we upload a video. Follow me on Twitter, Movie Ultimate, and we will see you tomorrow for night 14 of Halloween Countdown.
Bye.
Sleep tight.